If you're a fan of heart-pounding action, intricate plots, and powerful storytelling, you're in for a treat. In today's video, we're diving into the top 10 best Turkish military series that you absolutely must watch with English subtitles. These series are packed with thrilling missions, deep emotional journeys, and unforgettable characters that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Don't forget to drop a comment below with your favorite series from the list and let us know how you'd rank them. We are excited to hear your thoughts. Let's get started. Number 10. Wolf. Boru, a Turkish special operations team, is created to fight against terrorist organizations to protect the country. However, the soldiers who fight in these operations make several sacrifices. The Special Operations Team composes of highly talented and brave officers. Everyone in the team is unique. Everybody calls them as heroes, but they are in fact lonely humans with fears. Number 9. Victorious Mehmets. The legendary story of Mehmet and his friends in the Ottoman state prepared for the First World War. The only dream is the resurrection and liberation of the state, and there is nothing more than a love of motherland in the heart. Mehmet does not hesitate to show any kind of sacrifice and effort for the homeland. For this purpose, he participates in Osmancık, where Süleyman military bay is located and the most capable soldiers are selected, and shows a great struggle to go to the front. Number 8. The Shadow Team. The subject of the series, which is highly anticipated with its strong cast and magnificent production and will reveal the behind the scenes of MIT in a sense, is as follows. This team, led by experienced intelligence officer Mete Bey, is scheduled to carry out many covert operations at home and abroad. In order for these operations to reach the target and be effective, team members are obliged to be known on paper and officially dead. Mr. Mete met individually with Zara, Haki, Penar, Halki, Uzey, and Gorjan, who he thought of in the team, and told each of them that everyone who know them and their families should know they are dead, and offered to accept this. Said that the most popular name of the agency is chosen for the leadership of this team, which brings together the best intelligence officers of the organization. Number 7. The Soldier. The series follows the impressive story of Korkut Ali, one of the most talented fieldmen the intelligence agency has trained in recent years, as he reaches important information regarding Turkey's national security after an operation full of action and intelligence. In line with this information, Yildirim, who had retired from the field and whose successful operations in the past were taught as a course at the MIT school, is recalled to duty. There are surprises in operation carried out by Korkut Ali and Yildirim with a talented team. Number 6. Once Upon a Time in Cyprus. In 1963, the Greek and Turkish citizens of Cyprus are living peacefully side by side with no problems. The well-to-do Derali family lived happily and running a very successful business on the island. Then one day, their families along with other Turkish families were attacked in what is today known as the Bloody Noel. Many members of their family are torn apart. Many are displaced from their homes and villages, seeking refuge wherever they find. The leader of the Derali family, Kemal, becomes the leader of thousands of Turks who are on the road looking for refuge. Ankara sends to the island of an undercover investigator who arrives in the city of Lefkosa and who changes the course of history. He becomes the secret hero of the island, only known as Ankarali, who has now been temporarily separated from his fiancée upon her arrival. Their little family becomes intertwined with the Derali family. Number 5. Wounded Love. Wounded Love is the story of one of the most tragic heroes of the time. A hero who is condemned to face the reunion of his family while he can do nothing to stop. a woman forced to choose between her family and repressed womanhood. This is the story of rebirth of a nation. Miralay, a major who served in Thessaloniki of the Ottoman army towards the end of the Balkan War, is a patriotic soldier. He's a passionate lover of his wife Azize and a compassionate father to his children Ali Kamal, Yildiz and Hilal, and a good son to his mother, Hasibe Hanem. Number 4. Nameless Squad. Nameless Squad series is the story of Turkish secret agency, the brave men of whose is already ready to sacrifice their life for their state. The story revolved around the martyred Turkish governor Fatih. In the first season, the famous governor Fatih was about to start his new overseas duty after completing his diplomat degree when he heard the news of the assassination of the governor of Virankaya at the hands of terrorists. He changes his mind and goes abroad and takes the place of that governor. The difficulties he encounters there are all shown in the series. Number 3. Warrior. The Warrior, which tells the legendary story of a special force unit commonly known as Maroon Berets, begins with Colonel Halil Ibrahim Kopes and Captain Kagan Bozok, who were members of the elite Saber squad of the Maroon Berets, getting out of jail and returning to duty by gathering their team again. The Saber squad will take part in missions that the country needs with a great sense of duty and love for motherland, and will become the idol of the first of Turkey. These young men who carry their loves, longings, and numerous hardships as a burden are ready to sacrifice everything for the countries they are devoted. For them, it's about their country. Nothing else matters. Number 2. Red Flag. The story of Captain Ali Banazali and his team facing the challenges of a top-secret mission on a deserted island, coupled with the threat of arms trafficking and terrorist activities, sets the stage for high stakes and deep drama. The element of a suspicious information named Bayaz Malik adds a layer of intrigue, raising questions about trust, loyalty, and the true nature of their mission. With a storyline like this, you could explore themes of patriotism, sacrifice, camaraderie, and the moral complexities of warfare. It would also be interesting to delve into the personal struggles of the soldiers, making them not just warriors, but also relatable human beings with fears, hopes, and burdens. Number 1. The Oath. The story of the Oath series follows Yavuz Karasu, a well-trained Turkish soldier, is in Istanbul with his fiancée where a terrorist operation takes place. Dr. Bahar, who is not a surgeon, tries to save his fiancée. After this incident, Yavuz goes back to Karabir and Bahar follows him all the way to give him something that belongs to him. Another incident happens and he is chosen to be the commander of a team whose mission is to catch a terrorist and protect Karabir and the country Turkey. The whole team is solid, consistent, and willing to sacrifice their lives for the sake of their country. That's all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll all be back with more. Keep supporting and take care.